Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Primetime Pulse. Tonight we're diving into a story that's all about living life to the fullest. Dan Fredinburg was a man who defied expectations and inspired countless people with his adventurous spirit. Born in 1988, Dan's life was cut short in 2014 when he died in a tragic accident while climbing Mount Everest. But his legacy lives on through his loved ones and the impact he had on those around him. As we learn more about Dan's story, it becomes clear that he was no ordinary individual. He was an entrepreneur, inventor, and adventurer who spent most of his life pushing boundaries and exploring new frontiers. From creating innovative products like the 360-degree camera to participating in extreme sports like skydiving, Dan lived life on his own terms. But what really sets Dan apart is the way he connected with others. Through his work and his relationships, he built a community of like-minded individuals who shared his passion for adventure and innovation. And it's this sense of connection that has inspired so many people to follow in his footsteps. As we look at some of the remarkable tributes to Dan's memory, we see just how much he meant to those around him. From the fundraisers that raised over $100,000 for relief in Nepal to the foundation that bears his name, it's clear that Dan's impact will be felt for years to come. In fact, the Dan Fredinburg Foundation has already made a difference, supporting social movements and initiatives that align with Dan's values of invention, adventure, and action. And as we hear from those who knew him best, we get a glimpse into the kind of person he was: humble, kind, and always up for a challenge. So what can we learn from Dan's story? For one, it's that life is too short to waste on ordinary pursuits. As Dan would say, live big, take risks, push boundaries, and never be afraid to try something new. And as we close this episode of Primetime Pulse, we're reminded that the impact we have on others can be just as powerful as our own accomplishments. That's all for tonight's show. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the life and legacy of Dan Fredinburg. Don't forget to subscribe to Primetime Pulse for more stories like this one, and join the conversation on social media using Primetime Pulse.